His name was Tim, but they called him Coach Osh. And today, T.J. announced the death of his dad. In a statement, he said, "The coach lived life to the fullest and was unanimously loved by everyone who met him. Heaven received a legend today."
As the Capitals begin the second period on a brief power play, Oshie scores! 1-0 Washington.
On cue, Kenny, and it's Brendan Dillon that springs T.J. Oshie with the long stretch pass. We were talking about Dillon playing as a forward earlier in the game because of all the fisticuffs. Here's Brendan Dillon slicing, dicing, dissecting the Rangers' neutral zone play, and watch T.J. Oshie off to the races 2-on-1, and he just rifles that by Georgiev with a quick release. You see him, you're going to get the same kind of look as Georgiev has, and watch how quickly Oshie just shoots it right by him. Georgiev didn't know if he was going to pass it or shoot it, but eventually you see Oshie's going to open him up because of that little look to his left, and he puts it through the wickets, and it's 1-0 Washington.
Now Backstrom with the return for Orlov. Looking for the redirect, save on Oshie, rebound, score! 2-0 Washington.
Well, this guy's some kind of player, T.J. Oshie. He's just old school, not super fast, just super tough and super aware, and he's got amazing hands down low. Just capitalizes an opportunity. Mantha posting up large on Georgiev. You see him looking over to his left. That creates a rebound opportunity for T.J. Oshie, and he just outmans Adam Fox at the point of attack. You see Oshie, we talked about how slippery he is. Kenny, watch his awareness. He knows he's going to move. He's just not going to stand still, and that's when Adam Fox loses track of him. Look right there, just moves laterally to his right, finds that loose puck and puts it to the back of the net. What a crafty play.
Puck deflected by Hagelin for Oshie. Oshie shoots for the empty net, he scores!
Kenny, this is the epitome of a teamwork empty net goal. Watch Vitek Vanacek play the puck. Not an easy play on the hard rim by Fox. Fox is going to come in and shoot it in hard. Vanacek's going to go out and play the puck right there. You see him. Orlov's going to move it around. Watch this slick little play by Hagelin right there. And then T.J. Oshie, he's money to the back of the net. And that's the hat trick goal.
Fourth career hat trick for Oshie. He scored 2 power play goals in the second period. Hits the empty net here in the third.
Yeah, look at his teammates, just so happy for T.J. Oshie. Tremendous character player in person. You can see the emotion right there, just the raw emotion.
This one's probably going to be tougher, so I'll get through it here. Special shout out to Backy, O, John, and Tom. Joby, you might have to read the rest for this for me here. We've raised our kids together, we failed together, cried together, laughed together, grieved together, and became champions together. You four have a special place in my heart, a bond reserved only for family. I consider you my brothers. Thank you for accepting me from day one and staying by my side through it all.
Got it to Marchessault. He recognized that and had more time. Normally you're not going to have that much time to make a play, but the broken stick certainly, Preds used that to their advantage.
The frustrating point for Dryden Hunt is he did everything perfectly, and that puck had eyes and got right through his wickets.
Now Bunting driving, slides it over, they score! It's Ozzy! His first in the NHL, Ozzy Wiesblatt. And it's fitting he went down on the ice as he poked it home. 4-0 Nashville, and yes, Ozzy Wiesblatt's been through a lot. You know what's going through his mind right now.
What a great moment for the Wiesblatt family, and certainly Ozzy doing the right thing, going to the net hard. Beautiful play there from Bunting, getting that over, and then Ozzy just battling through Kuznetsov, gets a stick on it, puts it in the back of the net. You can see the relief just coming as soon as he scores that goal. Right up to the heavens.
That's exactly, there you go, right there.
There it is, that is awesome.
This does not feel like a preseason game, my friend. You hear it. 22 years ago, a teenager arrived in Pittsburgh to begin a career that spanned decades, broke records, and raised banners. And tonight, Marc-Andre Fleury returns home to put on the Penguins jersey for the final time.
13 seasons a Penguin was Marc-Andre Fleury. To come back and let these fans be able to get one last look at him, the yellow pads, the electric style. We're going to get it all tonight here in a preseason game, but this feels like one of the biggest games of the year for everyone in this building.
Almost gotcha. Was that it?
Pens fans, we have a very special group here to kick off this game between your Penguins and Columbus. It's Marc-Andre Fleury's kids. And kiddos, how are you going to kick off Dad's last game? It's the Hockey Night in
Somewhere Mike Lang's smiling at that.
He would probably talk about all the things that, he's grateful for having come here, but I think for, his friends, for his teammates, for people that know him, what he brought every single day here, as a player and as a person is pretty special, and it's perfect that he's going to have the opportunity to kind of soak all that in one last time. It goes by really fast, but I think that's something that he'll enjoy being able to do.
They love him.
Number 29, Marc-Andre Fleury.
What a sight. What a scene here. Penguins preseason, entire arena on their feet. How's he gonna play with this?
Here's Del Belballou's back in cylinder, shoots, glove, save, Fleury. Ullman shot deflected. Fleury gets a piece. Branson snap shot and Fleury the save. Move off the post.
There he gives it a kiss.
The memories, the saves, the championships, the laughs. Through it all. Merci, Marc-Andre. Merci.
I'm going to borrow a line from Mike Lang, and I know he's watching from above. Ladies and gentlemen, Marc-Andre Fleury has just left the building.
Rolling through the blue paint before Hutchinson found it, and that's a real cause for concern as Landeskog is hobbled as he heads to the dressing room.
Yeah, he looks like he's in a lot of pain, and a good save by Hutchinson in tight here, as you can see, jamming away is Dickinson. He gets knocked down, and Hutchinson's able to cover that up. Here's the injury to Landeskog, and when Bakar goes down, it comes around, and right there, it catches Landeskog, so you have to think that potentially that could be a cut on the right leg of Landeskog as it catches him just under the shin pad, and he went and stopped for a bit, looked at it, and then hobbled back into the dressing room, so that is not a good sign.
That's a big call. Dallas gets a line change here.
Brock Nelson accelerates with a ton of speed to the slot. A shot, they score! Guess who? It's Gabriel Landeskog! 3-0, Colorado! Just an unbelievable shot here by Gabe Landeskog. And I got to imagine, Jody, being in that little celebration along the board for those guys that were able to celebrate with Landeskog after 1,032 days, almost 3 years. He goes top shelf, skate left, shoot right.
And the Avalanche finally beat Jake Oettinger in the second period. Just looking up at this crowd, unbelievable. And appreciation for Landeskog. It is truly amazing.
Joined tonight by many of Johnny and Matthew's friends, family, and loved ones. Their sisters, Kristen and Katie, and their parents, Guy and Jane. And now please join us as we welcome to the ice Johnny's brother-in-law, Eddie, Johnny's wife, Meredith, and their children, Noah and Johnny. Tonight, as we honor the lasting impact that Johnny Gaudreau has made on the game of hockey and the city of Columbus, we ask you to stand if you are able and cheer as we raise a banner in his memory and for the legacy of number 13. Please join us as we say our thanks to the entire Gaudreau family for sharing Johnny with us.
against the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. Jody, I don't know how I'm supposed to talk after such a beautiful ceremony. All I can say is just what an unbelievable moment here in Columbus.
It really is, Steve. I'm at ice level here. A lot of deep breaths here on both sides. You know, both benches looking at each other, coaches, the guys just standing here stoic. A lot of big breaths and looking up at the banner. Johnny Gaudreau, of course, honoring his brother Matty too. And it's what you just said. I mean, how do you talk? Now these guys are going to gather themselves here when this puck drops. And but you can tell right now that's it's far from their minds as they prepare. And what we just saw here, and seeing Meredith and the kids and Guy and Johnny's mom and sister in the hallway here is there's a lot of heavy emotions down here at ice level.
Of course, the Gaudreaus are the ultimate hockey family. I think the greatest tribute to Johnny and Matthew is playing, coaching, broadcasting, cheering with the exact same passion that they had for this great game.
Both benches standing here, and they're going to have a moment. There's no left winger.
And we'll drop the puck. 13 seconds.
What a moment.
Off the clock for Johnny Gaudreau. Big cheer from the fans here in Columbus. Not a dry eye in the house. And the game is underway here in the Blue Jackets home opener with that number 13 behind each of the nets. Game number 3 of the season for Columbus. And a packed house here at Nationwide.
Just gives you an idea of the impact that Johnny Gaudreau had here in Columbus in a relatively short amount of time as a Jacket. Monahan in front, stop the second try, score, he wouldn't be denied. It's Sean Monahan, and the Jackets get it back, it's 2-1.
Oh, what a moment here for Sean Monahan. There's the family and friend of Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Gaudreau. But Sean Monahan pointed to that banner after that puck went in the net. The banner was raised here tonight. Number 13, Johnny Gaudreau, to start this game, and his best friend with a second effort, Sean Monahan. He's gonna put this puck in the net, and he's gonna get himself up and point to that banner. There it is. What a moment.
That one for his best friend.